point, I think.
All right.
So no, all good. So that was my win. I'm still trying to get a job, which is beyond challenging. So I basically literally schedule time for both things each day, and then
Yeah.
it goes off, then I go to the other thing, and then timer goes off, and I go to the other thing, and so I just gotta. I'll get there. It's just a matter of, you know, it's just interesting. But I mean, there's a lot of good people. I'd give a shout out to Nicole after she finished it because I thought she very much deserved it within
Yeah.
the school thing. And
Cool.
to your just, I mean, you need to call people when the people are amazing. You need to call them out on that because I don't think people do
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah, that's
way
great.
cool, way excited. And so, I mean, so to your point,
Yeah.
I have to go. I just have to get this job thing under my feet first. So, that's what.
Yeah. You know what? And like get a couple 900s in and you won't be worried so much about the job.
You're, you're
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So don't put all your eggs in that basket.
And I don't, and I'm not. That's
Yeah.
literally why I'm splitting it apart. I
Yeah.
literally have a schedule where at 20 minutes, ding, it goes off, and I go to the next thing because
Yeah.
that's how I balance
That's good
all.
for you.
Well, that's the only way we can keep it all straight. Otherwise, you'll sit there for 3 days in there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You'll be in your office until Saturday, and it doesn't mean anything.
So those that have just joined us, we had wins from Shelly, that she got her TikTok up. She's at income.castle, CASTLE. And Julie and John both got their websites up from Nicole building Julie's and Crystal's building John's, I guess, tomorrow. So that's all really, really great. And then learning in the community and reaching out in the community. And I think so much of this just stretches us and makes us bigger and helps us to grow as people. And then when the income starts rolling in, then it's just like exciting on a whole new level. So I'm excited for you guys to have your first sales and all of that. I was starting to think, what are my wins I could share? Well, I finally got my website up and going. It's taken me like a week. I've had lots of challenges, and maybe I can share some with you because maybe there's some things that you didn't get changed yet. It's just like little tiny things that happened along the way. So I did that, and I've been consistent with my 3 pieces of content every day, and just reposting those. For me, I'm reposting to Instagram. It goes to Facebook, and then I got a little behind with posting on YouTube, but I'll get up on that again hopefully tonight. And just going through, what I'm forcing myself to do is go through from the very beginning in the Kajabi and just make sure I listen to everything, because even though I think I know it and want to skip forward, we need to know it for our people to be able to tell them what's in there. And when I studied with Bob Proctor, and maybe you know this, John, from your studies with Marion Morrissey and all of that, repetition is the key. And when you come into Bob Proctor's training, they just tell you, don't worry. When you're studying this every single day, you're going to know it, and it's going to start coming out of your mouth. And I find the same thing's true with this. You listen to Michelle every single day, you go on every single webinar, listen to her every day, it's going to come out of your mouth, so that's just a natural process in this, and just like allow it to happen. And also I think for when you start doing your content, allow your own natural abilities and talents to come through as well, because you all have skills and talents that you can offer people through the content that you do, through I do a lot of mindset stuff, I do various things that I pick up on. Now, was anybody on the call on Tuesday, the Legacy Builder call? Not all of you have it yet. So anybody wasn't on it? No. I'm not sure where the replay is for that. They said they were going to do the replays in the Legacy Builder section in Kajabi for that call, because not everybody has it. But you guys, it was so amazing when you get to have it. So we talked about the Finding Your Perfect Customer, which is the training I think that's a training that everybody gets. And so then we were able to do breakout rooms. Like I was in the breakout room with somebody from, I think she was from Brazil, a Florida, a Vermont, and somewhere else in the US, but it was so great because, this is the way we get to know people more intimately in the big entire group. So every week we're going to break off with different people. There was 600 some people on that call. So I don't know how many breakout rooms they had. And there's something that happens when you share in a group like that. I mean, things came out of my mouth that had never come out of my mouth before because like, as I'm explaining my perfect customer, because it just, you hear it differently. And so I was able to hear other people's stories and then relay back to them how they could maybe tell their story differently, and we all did that for each other. So it was really great. And I heard that it lasted 5 hours. I can't believe that. Who has time for that for 5 hours? I don't know what these people are doing, but I'm sure they got a lot of great help. But Michelle does go long on some of those things. So anyway, if she feels spirit moving her or whatever. So let's go and answer some of your questions that you have. And then I'll show you some of these things that you can tell me maybe if you already have it done on your website.
Okay, should I ask the question or somebody else want to go first?
Go, Jen.
Okay, you mentioned about finding your perfect customer. I want a little bit of insight on that, but before that, I had a question about the overall picture and process. Because I've not got a website up, I've not posted an ad, I've not, and I know they said the 3 things: put ads on sites and do live, and then do videos and post them. I've not ever done any of that ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a TikTok account. I just set up a Facebook account. I'm just not that, I don't know what word to use. Although if you want to market anything today, everyone's on social media. Newspapers don't exist anymore. That's what I used to use.
You're going to be amazed at how much you learn in a very short period of time. So I would just take it step by step. You do have to get your website up, because this is Shelly and I had a conversation about this through Messenger last night. I was confused about this until I wrapped my head around it. So the website domain that you create, so whatever that is, that goes to your capture page or your lead page that's got the picture, whatever picture you pick,
Where
and
they type in their email.
they put their email and they get into your automated funnel. So that your domain only goes to that. And so that's only what you ever put like on Facebook, or you put it, you only give people that. And you never give someone your sales page. They have to get in your email funnel and then they get the sales page. So that took me a while to wrap my head around, even though it's very easy. But just remember, you never give out your sales funnel with all the different levels that they can get. You only give out your capture page, your domain name. So mine is Wealth Builder Mastery right now. I moved from, and John and I had a conversation. So my other one was dailypaydreambuilder.com. And that still goes to my IPS site. And I feel it's appropriate because that's where I started that domain. And then I kind of upgraded to Wealth Builder Mastery because it's like legacy building and it's about wealth. And it's not just about daily pay, but it's building wealth for yourself. So now I have those 2 domains. The one domain goes to the IPS and the other domain goes to my new funnel system. So you got to get your website and all that capture page and everything running before you can even do the copy and paste free ads. Now you can watch the information about copy and paste free ads. So you're ready to go. You can prepare it.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
And then all you're going to have to do is plug in your website name. Now you probably want to start a YouTube channel as well, because you're going to put your YouTube a YouTube link in each ad, and that's what's going to build your YouTube channel. This latest thing, I don't know if I sent it. I don't think I sent it to you guys. I think I sent it to my list, but I didn't send it to my customers. But there is a where did I get that now? So sometimes it's like, where did I get that? There's one that she just did recently. Oh, I know, and I'll show you. It's in the testimonials. That's the one I'm going to attach to all my copy and paste free ads now, because she explains what is the Legacy Builder program in detail, all 4 levels, you know, and the community and everything. She did it on one of our calls, and then she, you know, cropped it. I'll show you where that is. And I'll show you where you get all these testimonial videos. Maybe you know already, but we'll go through that. So those are the 2 things to do, John. Just be ready to do copy and paste free ads, and then build that, you know, put the YouTube channel in that. Then the next step, I would say, you can always then, as you get used to how to do your YouTube channel, and you can just fill it with all these testimonials that are in the back office for us to use. Decide on a name for your YouTube channel, I guess. Like I already had an account, but I made it so that it's connected. I think it's Dr. Shelley Wealth Builder right now. So I had to rename all of my accounts with this new website as well. And so that's what I'd say your first steps would be. Then the next step after that, you have to decide, where do you want to promote? Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Pinterest. Do you want to do, I mean, because you want to be a speaker, I assume you want to be live and talking.
Right now, I'll ask the question there. You mentioned about LinkedIn. I had a small, or still have a small loan brokerage, and that's mostly what's on the LinkedIn. So
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm getting a little bit like I'm having 5 identities here.
Yeah.
So how do I get to 1? So that's kind of, I think I'm kind of cloudy on that. And what you say, Instagram was the other one? Is that IG?
Instagram,
And then
TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn. There should be a lesson on that as far as picking your platform.
Okay. Picking platform.
I mean, most people that's been super successful in this business are on TikTok, I would just say.
I think I saw a video about that now, because it was in one of the, I tried to go in order, but I did skip ahead to posting ads.
Yeah.
So I can learn that. So as soon as the site's done,
Yeah.
I can get that rolling. But it started going, and I do remember one that said, you got to decide which one you're going to do, but pick one. And then once it's starting to produce, then move to 2 or 3 others or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's probably
My
others that's got
instinct is-
some questions, but go ahead.
My
I'm sorry.
instinct is you should do TikTok, because you want to be a speaker, and it's a great way
I
to
was feeling the same thing.
develop
Yep.
your speaking, get comfortable, because you got to get comfortable speaking on social media.
It's funny you say that, you know, because that's how I was going to start my video. Like, look, I've got aspirations for motivational speaking, and I've done some of it in the past. I mostly had awards banquets with companies and so forth. They asked me to speak, but if I can't motivate myself, you know, so I'm the first subject.
Oh,
Let's see if I can motivate me.
yeah.
And that'll convey.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and you can do videos from your truck. People will like that, you know. They will.
All
right. They'll
My
like
boss
it.
might not. He don't need to know.
There's a guy, there's this farmer guy. I don't know really what his name is, but He's in the group. He's just got such a southern twang, and he sits somewhere where you can see the TV going in the background, and he's like, I'm no longer gonna make
He's just
somebody
a real
else
guy.
do it." What?
He's just a real guy.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what people like on TikTok. Nothing false, nothing fake, just be yourself. I have a tendency to probably be a little, I don't try to, but it's like I just put on a show kind of thing. I don't know. Hard on myself, but
Yeah,
so
don't
anyway,
be so hard on yourself.
that's the plan for you. Those three things. So you're getting your website built by Crystal. You got to get your
Yep.
And then did you pick another name, another domain name?
I did,
What
and I
is
might just use that one and just hang off on the other one. I'm still here's my thinking. If I'm sending people toward this IPS, which I know absolutely nothing about,
Oh, I think you might have
they're gonna have questions. I'm not gonna know how to answer.
I think you froze. You're freezing. Maybe we'll come back to you.
Where do I send them? What do I do? Plus I'm doing two. Am I thinking about this the right way or wrong way or? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think you froze for a second. You're breaking up. Okay, he's gonna go off and come back in. I forgot I was gonna share another win. My win was that I went by this theater. You might have seen it on Facebook. I went by this theater just on a spur of the moment yesterday. And it was like, I talked to them about acting and stuff, and it's been something I wanted to do for the last 5 years, and I just been thinking about it, and it's time to stop thinking about it. So time just keeps ticking away. So that was another win I had. Anyway, John, are you back? Are you still frozen?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So
Yeah, I don't remember what I
your
was saying.
process is get your website, get your your domain that you want to use. And that domain that you want to use can kind of link towards your other business as well, towards your speaking, but it doesn't have to. And then start the copy and paste free ads, start your YouTube channel, decide where you want to be. If that's TikTok, then start doing some of the TikTok trainings. The TikTok training that they have inside the digital growth community, I would start there. The one, I think it's the second one from the bottom. There's one where a guy, Justin, tells you how to set up your TikTok channel. Did you watch that, Shelley?
Yeah,
Did you do what he
off
said?
yes,
You
it was really
followed-
easy.
Yeah, you got your hashtags and followed certain people and stuff. You're setting up your algorithm.
Well, I haven't got that far yet. I just
Okay.
did the TikTok training off of Kajabi.
Oh, okay.
That's the only one I
I
went
would
through.
do, so before you get too far along, let me just make this smaller. Do the one that's in the digital growth community, because that's where Justin tells you, like before you even start your channel almost, to how to set it up. So that your algorithm is correct. School.
Maybe I'll do that tonight.
Yeah, I think you can still pull it off. So, let me share this. Come on, baby. Share. Okay, so got it. I don't know what's happening. What is this? Stop that. There. So go to, oh, it looks like they changed things around again. Oh, look. They let me into the Digital Growth Monthly membership area. I joined on March 27th and it's like the 10th of April. They finally let me in. So I'm not blocked off from there anymore. Yay, I'm happy. That's a win. Go to the TikTok training. So I will send you guys links if you want to join that, but you don't have to. Obviously I didn't do it until now. The TikTok training that is, I think it's optimizing. No, not, oh, they might have taken him off of there. Is it this one?
So fun.
Oh no, did they take him off?
Okay.
Oh, interesting. They took his training off. Interesting. Well, I guess you guys can't watch that anymore. He might not be a member of the group anymore, potentially. It's too bad. Well, just watch all of those trainings in this group. I wonder how I could find that for you guys. I kind of follow. I don't know what his last name is. The first name's Justin. Oh, I'll ask somebody where that training went because that was super important, I thought. Anyway, looks like they took it off. Now maybe it's in the Kajabi. The guy's Justin. So anyway, so much for that. So those trainings in there are really good. I don't know what they have in Kajabi as far as the trainings go. As far as that goes, definitely get the Kajabi app on your phone and get the school app on your phone if you haven't already. Kajabi app will automatically pull up your account. I have several people I've coached with Kajabi, so it has all of their things in there. And everything. And it also has my stuff in there. So that's what I use. Anyway, so you feel good, John, about that plan?
Yeah, when you say, oh yeah, yeah. When you say Kajabi, is that the same thing as school?
No, Kajabi is where your training is with Digital Growth Community.
Okay, so it says DGC. Is that Kajabi? Okay, I've
No,
got that.
DGC is the community.
Yeah, I'm completely confused.
Let me show you. So we were just in the community. DG, actually the Kajabi app, is just called DG. You've been in there because you've been studying. This is your digital growth product dashboard.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have that.
That's Kajabi. That's the platform is Kajabi.
So what on the part on my phone that is in says DGC.
Okay.
Or wait, maybe it does just say DG. I don't know. But so that's
So
what you're
see
calling
that
Kajabi.
down in the
Okay.
lower right-hand corner, it says 2024 Kajabi. So you have to go to your apps on your phone and look up Kajabi.
Yes.
And then that's how you get that app on your phone.
Uh-huh. Okay. Is that different than this DG?
This is DG Digital Growth Community.
Uh-huh.
So when you and anytime you're in here on the right-hand side, it says click here to our community, and that automatically takes you to the community in school. So you've got school. It's a little confusing because you got school with a classroom in it, and then you've got Kajabi with your learning in it.
Okay.
So, but you can go back and forth when you're in Kajabi.
I didn't realize I could get to the school inside of that Kajabi. So
yeah, every page click here to go to the community.
Because I have school set up on a different app.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how it works on your phone. I don't think you can do it on your phone. I think you can do it on your.
Oh, maybe that's the difference.
I don't think you can. You can, I don't think you can click to the community on your phone.
I haven't had time to sit in front of my
Yeah,
computer.
it's
with
just on a computer. Okay, all right, not to get too deep into that.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah, somebody else probably has some
Shelley.
questions.
Do you have a question, Shelley?
Yeah, so kind of going back to what we were talking about last night on my website, why I'm getting nothing on my domain when I put it in.
Okay.
I kind of went back and kind of wanted to reset up my domain to make sure I did it right.
Mhm.
And where the problem is, it's not verified. It's pending.
Oh, you know what, you need to, I had to write system a lot. I have a good relationship with system now. System.io. You go to the help area
Okay,
and then you
yeah.
go customer support and then you make a ticket and just tell them there's something wrong. I'm not getting verified. It's been so many days. You should get verified right away. So just write your
Yeah.
name, email, subject, message. If you can attach a file, they like that. And you just submit it. Usually they're back pretty quickly within 24 hours, I would say. But if it's overnight, sometimes I've sent something when I'm going to bed, wake up to go to the bathroom and they have a message and I'll go back and forth with them in the middle of the night. It's like a 24/7 thing that they have. So at the night, I don't think they're that busy. So I can get them more often. So definitely write them because it shouldn't take that long. But I had a lot of issues with mine as well. System, contact us. I want to go back.
So I think that's where the problem is because
Mhm.
my pages are set up and
Yeah.
all that's working.
Yeah.
It's just going to that
Yeah,
that
if it's
first
not verified,
page.
it's not. Can you guys
Yeah.
see my system now or did I pop out of there?
No, we can see it.
Okay, so if you go to the settings, so your custom domains, yep, they have to say ready to use.
But where it's saying verified is under emails.
Emails, yeah. So you have to have the domain ready to use there and also the emails verified. And so did you click on click here to confirm your email address? Or click here to authenticate your domain?
It's authenticated. I did that because it's telling me it's authenticated.
I guess what I'm just asking is, did you connect within GoDaddy, your email? Because there's a whole system you have to go through within GoDaddy. So I was like back and forth between GoDaddy and System on getting it because System would say, you know, you don't have your DNS set up correctly for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then System would say, this is what you got to do in your DNS and GoDaddy. And then I would have GoDaddy help me set up the DNS correctly.
Right.
And you kind of have to do the DNS for the domain and the DNS for the email as well.
Email.
And I
Okay,
never did
maybe
that. I don't remember doing that before.
maybe I didn't do the DNS for the email because I don't remember doing that. Although I had it.
Do you want to share your screen? Let me make you co-host because then I can show you make co-host. You can share because there's a link that should be there.
Hang on. Zoom.
If you can.
Screen. There, can you see that?
Started sharing screen. Yeah, now I can. Okay.
So here
Okay.
I'm in my emails and I've got pending, and where's my domain? Oh, domain pending here too.
Oh, okay. Click the 3 dots next to the pending on either one of them. Oh, that just is delete. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reach out, send system a letter saying, I'm not sure what's wrong. Why is my domain and my email still pending? So you can also click to, when you click to authenticate your domain below, click that.
I did last night again, or
Uh-huh.
if I go,
Income dot.
and then when I save it, it's already been authenticated.
Okay.
I've already authenticated it.
There's something, what if you click that question mark? All right, never mind. Yeah, reach out to system. They'll tell you exactly what's wrong because they can see why it's not. What if you
Yeah.
hit the little eyeball? What happens there? DNS settings.
It's just all
So
my,
did you add those into GoDaddy?
yes, I did.
Okay. All right. So then go back to the email one. Yep, I would say just write, what happens if you try to confirm your email address? Not that one, the other one.
It's already been used.
Yeah, so, yep, you gotta just reach out to them and see what they say.
Yeah, so I'll maybe do that and then see how it goes. And if I struggle, then maybe I'll contact one of those gals and see if they can help figure out. I just kind of wanted to do it all myself, so I
Yeah.
know that I could do it. So
I don't think
I'll
I
just
don't
do
think
it.
those guys can help you. I think it's in system. Connecting
Okay.
system is having a problem connecting to GoDaddy. So you've got to
Okay.
get all your DNS set up correctly. And that's what
Okay.
it is. So you'll end up talking to system will send you, like they sent me pictures like do this, do this, do this, do this. And then if I didn't feel like, and then I would just call GoDaddy and say, system just told me to do all this. And I'd have them walk me through it just to make sure I was doing everything all right.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, so
yeah.
maybe I'll do that tomorrow or whatever, tonight or however, and then
Yeah.
I'll see where I'm at. So, but
So
I
you're
think
kind of in
that's
the
my
place where you
issue.
can't really do anything.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
my issue. So once I get that straightened away, then I'm pretty confident I'm ready to get going.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I mean, like I said, system gets back within 12 hours usually, sometimes sooner.
My,
Busy.
yeah, I have one other question. So once I do get going and we have all those, however many, 10 or 12 automated emails, right? That through the funnel, the people get set up on those emails. When it comes to the end of those emails, what happens?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully Michelle's gonna teach on that. She told us she was gonna teach on it on that before we started this new launch. So you can keep adding to it. You can add more emails, basically. And the suggestion is you can add like, you know, well, you want to have it be like, and she might even have some emails for us to add, but you know, so you're continually nurturing them in the funnel. So you want to have maybe like you do a YouTube video or you do a TikTok video, and then in there you take them to that, you know, in the next email that you send, you know, did you know about this or whatever. But I don't have anything past the 13. I do, I have
Is that
just
where you send out the newsletter?
you can send a
Or
newsletter too. That's kind of a separate thing. It's not
Oh.
in the funnel per se. A newsletter is separate, but it does send to everybody that's on your list. So I started sending out newsletters that are more general because, and that's a reason to, one reason to stay on my email list. And because I'm still on my mentor's email list, I just copy her
Yes.
letters, and I send them out to my people. Like I'm lazy and she told me I could do it. So I'm like, fine. And the other reason to stay on my email list is that I now have you tagged as my customers so that I can, everybody so far that is still in there. And so then I can send all you guys from directly my system if I don't want to send an email from my other email.
Right,
So-
right.
So, but
Well-
feel free to copy letters that I'm sending that are just like general, once you get
Yeah.
people coming in to your system.
Well, I'm not there yet, but that was just still a gray area,
Yeah.
so maybe I'll
Hopefully
get more
Michelle will
information.
go over that in Legacy Builder because it is something that you want to keep adding letters to that, but they have to, I think, kind of be more general because you're still talking to them generally. They haven't joined yet, you know? And like, why
Mhm.
aren't you joining? What, you know, are you still in the
Mhm.
same place you were last year kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that'll be
Okay.
something to do down the road. All right, Julie, what you got
Thanks.
going on before you fall asleep?
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm tired today, but what was the question?
You have a question?
Yeah, so after Nicole did my site, she said to go through and check all the system.
Mhm.
And how do I do that? How
So
do I make sure everything's aligning?
sign up. So take your domain name, and everybody should do this once you're all
Okay.
set up. And I found problems too. So you take your domain name. What's your domain
Uh-huh.
name?
Well, I have two of them, just like I did the same thing you did. So I have
Okay.
two funnels, I have two, and I upgraded System IO.
Okay. So you want to just go through, sign up with your email, and then you're going to go through, you're going to make sure the videos work.
Got it.
The videos are the correct videos that
Right.
that are in the email campaign. You're going to
Okay.
want to go through to your payment page, your sales page. Now you guys can do this now too. You can actually just click the link for your sales page in a browser and go through it and make sure that all of your links, your payment links, go to the right places. All
Got
of
it.
your extra payment links that are from your Stripe account go to the right places.
Got it.
Every single thing goes to the right place.
Right
And
place,
I found
right.
many that were not correct, many that just, I mean, a system, if it's wrong, you'll just get a little man, you know, with a system thing, like that's not anything.
Yeah,
you know?
that's not right. Right.
Um,
Okay.
So
No,
you
got
just
it.
have to check every single link on your sales page.
And should I do that for both domains I now have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think I did that with my IPS, but I don't really remember.
I'm sure you did. So yes, I'm just making notes here while you're
Yeah, so
doing
that's
things
what
and
she
so-
means by that. You could even also have a friend go in there and click around, but you can do it.
Okay.
You know, just because like actually my very first customer, so I evidently hadn't done it on my first website. My very first customer was like, I'm clicking on the 600, but it takes me to the 300. I'm like, shit, you know?
Yeah, exactly. To your point.
That kind of
Yeah.
thing, you
You're
know?
like,
You don't want
crap.
your first customer to
I
be
don't wanna go
clicking on the
back
wrong
first. Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Luckily,
No,
I
I
knew
get it.
her, so
Yeah.
it was kind of okay.
And
I'm like,
I've
okay.
had some friends ask me what's going on and I haven't said anything. So
Yeah.
because I'm not ready to have a conversation.
Yeah. And so just remember, like you just say, what's going on? Oh, visit your website.
Okay.
You know, visit blah, blah, blah.com.
Okay.
You put
Got
your
it.
email in, and then you can find out all about what I'm doing. You know, you don't even
Okay,
have to talk
got
to
it.
them. That's the
Okay.
idea.
Yeah, because I got a couple, because
Yeah.
people know me, my people who know me know the fact that there's no way I'm just doing one thing, so they know I'm doing something
Yeah.
else. And they
Yeah,
don't know what
it's
it is yet.
exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is exciting, 100%. No, thank you, this is great. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
so remember, you don't give out your sales page, you give out
Right,
or
right.
your domain, and they sign
Domain,
up.
right,
And so then you have to assess at this point, like, are they gonna be an IPS customer or a digital growth community
True,
customer?
you're right.
Are they gonna
Okay.
want, like, maybe you know them well enough? Are they somebody that is just gonna do it on their own and not want support? I don't really know anybody that doesn't want support.
I was
really.
gonna say that the person, so she's 10 years older than I am. So she
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
know social media and stuff. So
Yeah.
she will definitely need
Yeah,
all the help.
support, yeah.
But she's
yeah.
also so, but then my point of this is she's working a full-time job at 73.
Yeah,
So she's like a 13-year-old. But that's brutal. And that's exactly why
Mhm.
we're all doing what we're
Yeah.
doing and why we're all having this conversation is because that's the ultimate story right there. Because
Yeah.
she retired and had to come back.
yeah.
So I mean
It's
that's the
great.
ultimate
It's perfect
story.
for her. And there's people in the
Right.
community that are just in that same exact place being
Right.
successful. So yeah, it's
Mhm.
great.
No,
Awesome.
good. No, this is great. I love our weekly calls because it just kind of gets your brain stirring a little bit, kind of thing.
Mhm.
So it's great. Thank you.
So I want to share with you guys, just in case you're people that set these things up for you, and if we can check back in next week with this too. Didn't discover this because I kind of just discovered it in sharing it. And so this is your funnels. Now I have 3 funnels, my IPS funnel, my legacy builder funnel, and my capture page funnel. And so a question for you guys, have you gone through your email campaign and changed your name and put your links in yet? That's another step you need to do. So under emails, go to campaigns, and you should have your legacy builder funnel, all of the
Okay.
13 emails. And have
Okay.
you gone through each email?
No. So I need to do that.
You
Okay.
need to go through each email and you need to say, hey, it's Julie here. And then
Right.
you need to, this is that other thing I sent you in the email, the guide, and you should be able to access it now, the free 10K and 30-day guide. You need to add that sentence because it's not in the campaign. I don't think Michelle even realized it,
Probably
but
not.
anyway, so
Yeah,
you
I'll
need
go
to
now.
add that sentence to that one.
Okay.
Everything else is pretty much the same, but read it, make sure it sounds like you, feels like you. Then everything that's got a highlighted thing, you're gonna put in your link. So you highlight it, you check the little arrow thing to edit, and then this is where this is my sales page, wealthbuildermastery.com/get started. So you want to put in your sales page into that they call that the blueprint. So you're going to put your link in there, however, maybe you did ready or whatever you said. That's what I said. And then you check the link and then it's in there. And then after you then this link down here, I didn't hide it. It just says wealthbuildingmastery.com get started, but I do have it as a link. You want to make sure that even though it says it's a link that they can click on. So then after you have all that in there, you go up here and this is why you guys got an email from me last night because I hit the wrong thing and I hit the save and send instead of save and test with the newsletter last night as I was so tired. Anyway, so you want to save and test. And then you go to your email. You do this all the time. Don't think I got it, I did it right. So you save and test, you hit that, it's going to say, this is going to be to your one email that you have in there, even though you have 2 emails. So then you're going to confirm that it'll send it to your email. Then before you can, so that's all you do with those. I did change. So this is, and then in this box, this is my new email address for the new campaign. So I had to put that in that box because it had automatically populated with the other one. So in each letter, I had to change that for this new one. So that's how you do that. Each one, you can go back then to, if you click back, well, let's just save it just in case anything happened. And then you click to Legacy Builder, and then you go to the next email and you go through it. The biggest one you have to change is let me introduce myself. So you're going to have to write your story. you know, and so my story is fairly long. And then you're gonna have to, here you click to watch the video. So this one is wealthbuildermastery.com/video. And you've already set that up. So in the previous thing you've done. So does that make sense? Have you guys done that? Anybody done that? Not done that? Okay, you want to do that because otherwise your stuff's going to go out with no links in it or the wrong links. Okay. So that's that step. Any questions on that, John? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
hey, I'm assuming that that Crystal's gonna do all that stuff. I mean, that's what I'm assuming.
You have to ask her. I don't think she's not going to write your story. You're going to have to write your own story. I don't think
Well,
she's.
I got that, and she asked for that. She said for a bio, so I've
Okay.
got that written.
Okay.
I'm
Ask
assuming
her
she's
that
gonna do that.
ask her if she's doing the campaign emails.
Yeah. Okay.
It'd be
I
not.
mean, I just assumed it was all in, but I will
I
ask
think
her.
it's
If
really
not,
good for you to read it. It's really good for you to read them. And when
Mhm.
you sign up for your own campaign, you're going to get them. So you can kind of double check your work that way, and you're going to get them as if you're a customer or client. So
Yeah.
yeah. So what I wanted to show you, just in case nobody's told you about this, maybe you want to do this while I'm showing you. I'll put you guys down here. So this is your capture funnel page. And you've set all this up. You have your this is where you have that thank you. That's the video for the thank you. This is the video for that Michelle's talking on there. But the first one is the one where that is connected with, that's where, Shelley, you have your website. Your URL path is your website. And you've added that
We
because
can't see your screen. We can't see your screen, just so you know.
you can't. Oh,
We
I thought
cannot.
you don't see anything. I'll share it again. How about now?
I can
Yeah.
see it. Yeah.
Oh, you got it? Okay. All right. So this is the first step in the capture page is where your email is. So this is how you get there. So if I wanted to change the email, I push that down button and I could put it through my dailypaydreambuilder.com, but I don't want that. I want it in my Wealth Builder Mastery account. So that's how you get that in there. So Shelley, is yours in there that way, your domain?
I'm just gonna check. Just hang on.
And so for Julie, this is where you click. You see that little button there, the little link? Click that, then put that in a new browser, and that's going to come up with this when you view funnel step. It'll come up like
Oh,
that
got it. Okay.
in
Yep.
your browser. You put your email in, and you're going to be able to test everything.
Perfect. Okay. Got it. I will do that.
Now, how do I get out of here?
I can't help you with that.
There's a drop down menu that comes up and then I can't navigate. Okay. System now, darn it.
Oops.
I'll just go here. Okay,
Good boy.
so back to this. So what did you discover, Shelley? Do you have it in there? The discover how to start on your capture page? You're muted.
On the list.
I've got another email address in there. Like
So
I don't have that. Maybe that's my
yeah,
problem.
that's part of the problem. So be on this page and go to funnel settings. Right there.
Yeah.
That comes up. Go to funnel domain, the second one, and the down arrow. Click that and see if your new email is in there. If it's not verified, it won't be in there though. And that's part of the
Right.
problem. So that's why it's not in there. You should see that in there once it gets verified, or you may not see it. You might have to go in and change it then. Right? So here is,
Can you
so
hear me?
yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was there. So I just changed it now and
Oh,
saved
good.
it.
Oh, good. Now go back
So
to your settings and see if it says it's verified. Probably not, but that'll help you to be able to at least get this part of the capture page done. So I had a lot of issues with getting this photo in here, guys. So when you go, this first page is where the funnel page photo is. You pick your photo you want, blah, blah, blah. Did you guys pick the dog photo? No. So with the dog photo, you have to drag this orange box across, just in case anybody else that's listening to the recording. You have to click because the orange box is right over her head and the dog's head. So you just drag it over to the side. That was an easy fix. I found somebody in school had done a video about it. So that was well and good, but then I had all kinds of other issues. But this is the solution. So under settings up on the top here, up on the top, there's settings. So you scroll down there and that's where you put in your new image. You may have already done this.
Are you showing your screen?
Yep.
Because now I can't see it.
Oh, I know. Probably when I changed. Okay, let me go back.
Can you
When
guys
I-
see it? You're okay. So it must just be me.
I'll share again.
There we go.
No?
Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So under settings, down here, I mean, what picture did you pick? Did you already pick a picture?
No.
No? Okay. Don't tell me where you get the pictures. Where those are somewhere else. Once you get the pictures and you have them on your computer, there's like 4 of them. There's like 2 that are family oriented. One's a black family, one's another family. There's this one with a dog. And I actually figured out how to make my own pictures on Canva because I couldn't figure out this dog one, how to
Oh, no.
select
Come on,
the
move.
thing across. So, but I kind of like the dog one, so I'm kind of sticking with that. I do have a couple other pictures of just a lady at a computer kind of thing, and then another lady at a computer, because, you know, I'm a single woman, and so that's kind of my thing. But anyway, so it says background image. And then there's a little cloud thing with an arrow up right there. And that's where you add the image. So I don't want to mess my thing up, but you can upload an image or you can select your images. So once you upload an image, they're saved in your computer. So it has the one that I uploaded for my picture on my website and my casual picture on my website. Then we have like a senior moment picture. That's the ones they gave to us somewhere. And then I have this family one. I uploaded all of them, but then I created this other one with a girl sitting on a bed and then this other one with a girl at a computer writing. But these are the 2 dog ones. So then this is the whole story with the 2 dog ones, but that's where your images land. You can upload them, select a file from your computer. I think somewhere in the Kajabi site, they must have these PDFs for you or somewhere where I got them. I don't know where I got them.
yeah, in one of the modules they have
Yeah.
them.
So but you have to make sure, because evidently when I first did it, I didn't put it in the background image. I just kind of threw it on top. So then I had 2 layers and I had all this stuff.
Oh.
So even System told me to use something different here in this box. They told me to use repeat, but that didn't work. So I had to use the 100% width and height one to make it work. I had to take the blur completely out because I wanted it to be clear. And this is where, so when you click on your website and you're going to say, send it to somebody, send your capture page with your, domain name to somebody in, say, Facebook Messenger. This used to say squeeze page right here under title, and yours probably still does. You don't want it to say squeeze page when you're sending it to somebody in Facebook. You want it to say something else. So under that title, you have to put whatever you want. First I had Proven Blueprint. You could use 6-figure blueprint like they do with the IPS one. I just kind of liked grab your proven blueprint because it's an action, so you can feel free to use that if you want. So when I send you, and I can just show you, like I'll send you a message, in Facebook Messenger, how it looks then. But then there was no picture with it. So I'm like sending system a letter. How do I get a picture with, and system didn't even know what a thumbnail was, so how do I get a picture with my link when I'm sending it to people? So that's down here, social image. So that's where you add the picture that you want as your thumbnail picture. But I had to, on my computer, make the picture smaller and make it a smaller size in order for the thumbnail to be
Okay.
clear. So I can show you quickly how to do that on my computer. But these are things I just kind of figured out on my own. I don't even know if I've heard people talking about the squeeze page thing, but nobody's been talking about this thumbnail picture and having this thumbnail picture because, when we did it for IPS, it's like they have 6-figure blueprint and a picture of a computer, I think. So you have to create your own little thumbnail. So you got the background image, which is here, and then you've got this other one, which is going to be your social image, and the name you want to come up when you send somebody your link. Or even like when I posted my link in Facebook, that grab your proven blueprint shows up then. It took like 12 hours for that to come up. It was a little frustrating. It wasn't overnight, but then, so those are the little tips that I can tell you about that little page. And that took me days to figure out, you guys. And many, many difficult conversations with system. But, it's all learning. Save changes, go back. So that was that. So then what I ended up doing was, do you guys know how to, I don't even know if I can share, I guess I can share my desktop. It's very messy, my desktop. Hello, kitty cat. I know you want something. Whoops. I don't want to get rid of you guys. So here, I'm just going to give you an example here. I'm going to copy this doggy thing again.
Oh, no. Oh, no,
So
where?
you got to make a copy of the image that you're going to edit on your desktop. Let me see if I can just share my desktop. I don't think I can share my desktop. Maybe I'll just share. Let's see. Does that share my desktop? Can you see the whole thing, or can you see my desktop, the messy desktop? Okay. So this is the one I just cropped. So this one here, this is the one I cropped for the thumbnail image. You can
Aw.
see it's
Mhm.
smaller than this. This one is the one I've used for the whole image. So the one I use, so then I had to crop it for the thumbnail, and system just told me, like, just play around with it. That's what that was their answer. So at first I just made it smaller. So how you make something smaller is you hit markup over here. And then you go to this rectangles tool over there. I don't know. And then you put your cursor and you just drag it to where you want it in the picture. So whatever picture you choose to use. Then you drag it and then you hit crop. But still, I needed to make this a smaller size. It's like 2 megabytes. They think that's why it was turning up blurry. So what I ended up doing, I think, was tried to get it to 1. So you change the width. Like I just put in numbers like 750. I think what I went with. And then it doesn't change. So it changes it to smaller. So that's how I did that. Let's see what I ended up doing. This is the one I did. So I hit markup. You can go to, this is the sizey thing. Yeah, I did 750. And then it scales it all appropriately for the thumbnail. That's what worked for me. I'm going to get rid of this one because I don't want to mix them up. And then, what else was I going to show you? Little tricks. Any questions on that? I'll show you something else. Can't think of what it was. YouTube or oh, I know what I was going to show you something from the community. So I'm gonna stop the share. I want to go and show you where those testimonials are that you can add to your YouTube, and then we'll be done. I'm not normally good this late at night, but I had appointments. And next week we're gonna have to do a slightly different time too, because I have appointments already scheduled in. No, I didn't want YouTube. What did I want? I wanted the school. School, and then I can share that with you. I hope this helps you guys. I try to make it so that you don't have to go through all the pain that I go through with this stuff. Is it helping?
Yes, it is. Greatly appreciated, Shelley.
So in school, you go to classroom. Now they may change where they have these, but I think they still have them in resources. I think they
No, I think Michelle said it's content.
content
Mhm.
where the testimonial videos are now. Content. Testimonies. Webinars and replays. Then you hit the testimonials button, the blue button, fairly explanatory. Now this, I find the most confusing page ever, but this is where you got your video. You pulled your video off there, right? That third one, the video page. That's where you should have gotten it. And this is also where she has the other page that you pulled off of there. Your thank you page, right? You guys already got those. There's another page in here. I'm thinking this is where I got it, that she just did. That was like the legacy builder training. See, they're just not labeled very well. You can also click and look at it in a line where you can see the dates they were added. I don't think they did put in that's probably, that March 27th is probably the video from the last webinar, 2 webinars. I don't know. Should look at those more closely because they hadn't had those in there before. So this one, so any of these you can download. Say legacy, is it called? Oh, she might have it somewhere else too now. Because this is the one I'm going to use for my YouTube that I send out. These are all past webinars, mostly these are testimonials. You probably want to watch the testimonials and see if you want it on your site. Okay, I don't
Hey,
see
Shelley,
that.
I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah.
So on your YouTube channel, you're putting somebody else's video?
You're putting these videos, like every single webinar that she does. If you look on here, webinar January 10th, you can click on those 3 dots and download that video to your computer and then upload it to your YouTube. So I have every single webinar that since November that she's done is on my YouTube channel. And that's public. People can watch that. You can also download any of these testimonials from these people. They've agreed to have their testimonial on there. Amy's is here, Amy's story. That's probably a good one to have on there. I don't know these other people. They're before I joined. So I may not, I'll watch those and see if I want those people on my thing. This is
So
the
you put
March.
them, so any those testimonials you put on YouTube as well?
Yeah, you can put them on YouTube, because And then in your YouTube description, you'll have your link for them to sign up. In all your YouTube descriptions, you will put your domain link. If you want more information, click here.
Okay,
So, and it's
okay,
and on your YouTube channel, you should have your link. So she doesn't
okay.
have
What?
it there.
What's all the things you can use the testimonials for? So you've got YouTube.
That's
What
pretty
else?
much all I use it for. I mean, I suppose
Oh,
you
okay.
could, you might be able to put them on LinkedIn. But I would still put it on your YouTube channel and then put it on LinkedIn, I think,
Okay.
because then you've got control of it. And then you're going to build your YouTube channel when people click on it in LinkedIn. I don't know where she has those video hook ideas, 21 hooks. So, well, it's somewhere, guys. Let me just show you my YouTube because maybe I can, I don't think I can send it to you. If I put it in my Google Drive and give you the link for it, maybe you can download it to your computer then. I just don't know where she put it. And it's really good. I did edit the back part of it, like the last 5 seconds I took off. She didn't edit it. And you don't want to take it from her account because you don't want to promote, as much as we love her, you want to promote yourself, you know? I'm saying. So
Kelly, I just tried my website online and it takes me to my squeeze page or capture page.
cool.
So maybe it was just, I didn't have,
Is it saying verified then?
no,
Interesting.
yeah.
YouTube. So you guys in YouTube, so this is my YouTube. So you can do you see these are unlisted. These are my private coaching calls. This one is public. Introducing Legacy Builder program. So somehow I got this graphic. I have no idea. My mentor had this graphic. I asked her, she doesn't know where she got it. So somehow I got that graphic, Introduce Your Legacy Builder program. And then I got this off my mentor's YouTube site, this description of the Legacy Builder program. She probably got it from Michelle's site, I'm guessing. But then I put my own domain name in there. For more information, go to wealthbuildermastery.com. So then the video.
Awesome. So today, you guys, I'm going to share with you what the Legacy Builder program is and why the
17
Legacy Builder
minute
what it can do
video.
for you, because that's the most important thing, right? Because I don't think anybody is on here today going, you know, I just want to take more time trying to figure out how to make money from home. So what I want to do is I want to, first of all, kind of show the story.
So it's just
These are
what
all
the
the pages
community
actually
is.
that you're looking at that I'm showing you. There it is.
That's
And
the
then
old
and
page.
once they
Anyway, she just takes people through exactly what this is. She takes
I was
people
searching,
through.
I was Googling. I thought the more YouTube videos, another layer.
She takes
because I'm
people
like,
through
you
the
know what?
website,
Why
you know.
not create a reoccurring income stream?
So I'll see if
You
I can
have
send you
reoccurring
that
bills. Why not?
from my Google Drive and make it available for you to download it. And then you can have it, but just remember that I edited the last couple minutes of it because she ends up talking because she was doing it in a thing and she goes, there you go, guys. I hope that helped you. And so I cut that part off the end. So it was more like it ended like, I hope you love it or something like that. So, and that's, you know, that you go into YouTube editor and you can just drag the bar. It's tricky too. All these things you get to learn. So I'll see if I can do that for you tonight. I think that's all I got. Kitty wants something to eat.
he wants dinner. So just like Uno wants dinner. It is that time, right?
She's my 19-year-old.
Aw,
Oh, yeah.
aw. I have a 105-pound German Shepherd that's almost 9, so they're pretty much
Oh
the
my
same
gosh.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
he is huge. Yeah, he's a big boy. He's a
Wow.
big. Well, again, thank you for all your help. We appreciate it, and it's just nice
You're
once you have to
welcome.
kind of get refocused and readjust and reshoot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
All
I
good
hope
stuff.
it helps. And so next week, let me just see what I know I have to move this slightly next week. I'll
Okay.
send you a thing, but I have to move it to, gosh. I probably will just have to do the same
At like
time,
at 5 p.m.
like a 5 p.m. again next
Okay.
week.
Okay.
Until then I can, after that, go back to the one because I can put it in my schedule then.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put that in my schedule now so I don't forget.
That's 4/17. 4/17 at 5 p.m. Right? That makes sense. Today's the 10th, right?
Yeah, 17. And then
I can still do math at this time of day, which is good.
I may change, I don't know, I have the 2 emails now and I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, I started calling you the Dream Builder team and then I'm thinking maybe I'll call you the Wealth Builder team. I don't know. Do you have any votes?
I like the wealth building better.
Yeah, that's what I thought
I
because
do.
what I realized about myself is I've been a dreamer my whole life, but it hasn't changed my income.
Right. Right.
You know?
To your point. And this will. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
I like it.
I think I'll change us to the Wealth
Mhm.
Builder team. And that'll be consistent with what
I'm a
we
fan.
want. Yeah.
I'm a
Awesome,
fan.
you guys. Well, have a great night. Thanks for being on.
You
I
too, Sue.
appreciate it.
Thanks so much, guys.
Bye.
Talk to
Bye.
you later.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank
Next
you.
week.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.